You are now listening to Feeding Off Each Other.
Boom, and we're live.
Boom.
Another pod, another day.
Boom.
Oh, I feel great with the sounds again.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Good to have you
Jesus
back.
Christ.
Good.
Dave.
What is that? I've
Only
heard
came in
that one
hot.
before. The oh yes,
Hey, I
daddy.
guessed. I
Sorry.
thought you were going to shut up.
Sorry.
Now people recognize your voice. They already know who you are. They haven't read the title of this podcast. They don't know
Maybe
who's...
if
They've
they're
never
not
seen
watching
the
the video,
thumbnail.
they wouldn't have known until you said it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They would have just thought like, oh, Wiggins, he has got a deeper voice today.
Yeah.
They might have.
Welcome back to Feeding Off Each Other, the weekly podcast where we feed off the talent, the humor, the knowledge, the awesome stories of our guests and each other. I'm Matt Dennison, and I am joined by, oh God, I didn't think of anything for this one. Help me out, Dave. I'm joined by Jason
Soundboard again.
Lucas.
There
Nice,
you
came
go.
in for yourself.
Usually I do.
And David, full name back to David this episode, Wiggins. We can call you David. Last time we had another David, so we couldn't call him by David. But I think I just called you David the whole episode, actually.
But at the beginning here, you just called me Wiggins.
Yeah.
So you're
We're
all over
backwards.
the place.
Anywho, we're here, another pod, another day, and we have a guest. We should intro that guest. Who's going to do it?
Yeah, I can read it.
Jason.
Makes sense.
Okay,
We're good?
I'm going to, in full disclosure, we wrote this 10 minutes ago. We
Okay.
didn't do a deep dive, but we want you to rate our intro after.
Okay. If it's wrong, I will tell you.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
We
call
want you
us
to
out.
add to it, and we'll see.
Okay.
There's really not much here.
Today's guest, period. Today's guest is a content creator from our hometown in Richmond, British Columbia. Go Richmond.
Doxed.
And probably one of Vancouver's most popular YouTube stars. He is also one of the hosts of the hilarious fake TikTok podcast, Please Sponsor Us. You may know him from his insane YouTube food challenges, such as letting Google Images decide what I eat for 24 hours and throwing a dart at a map and eating wherever it lands. Matt is spilling tea over here.
I did? Oh, sorry.
He is the glorious leader of the D Squad and hopefully our new best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Gerard.
Wow. That was actually really good.
Was good?
the
Pause for
the
sound.
sound bites kind of fuck with the vibe a little bit.
Sorry,
I can swear.
sorry,
right?
what? Sorry, what?
Just spam it.
Sorry.
Is that
Sorry,
the-
we'll behave. We'll behave.
Is this just an April Fool's podcast where you just cut me off with a soundbite every time I try to talk?
It's January, so
Sorry.
No, that was a really good intro. Are we done?
This is what happens when Jason gets back on the pod, man. He goes crazy.
I was
Aren't you guys?
excited.
Don't you guys all have access to the sounds?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's just a recipe for disaster, no?
This is probably our worst performance yet, and
Oh,
so
really?
thank you for calling us out. Yeah, not great.
That's a
not
good
great.
one. That's
So
a good
that
one.
was a good intro.
Yeah, very accurate. I was ready for you to say Vancouver.
Oh, really?
And not Richmond, yeah.
Not Richmond.
But I'm a Richmondite.
Yeah, we got to represent
Hometown, yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know what Richmond is, though.
the airport, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, if you're not from Vancouver and someone says, where you from? You say Richmond. They're going to be like, the fuck is that?
like Virginia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver's just way easier. But I like representing Richmond. Richmond's dope.
Yeah. It's got people shit on Richmond all the time, but I got love for Richmond.
Maybe it's one of those places where it's like, if you didn't grow up there, it's kind of like, why would you go?
Yeah.
But if you know the vibe in the area, you can appreciate it.
Well, as mountain
Totally.
bikers, people are usually like, "What? Why'd you live in Richmond for so long? There's no mountains there. It's all flat." But
Well, I was born there.
Yeah.
So what's
Didn't have a choice for 18 years.
there's mountains not far.
Yeah.
No,
But
but
great
it's good.
intro.
We didn't go too deep. We just kind of described your like social media presence, and we didn't really like get into your like background or like
You want
like
me
your
to-
body measurements or anything. So maybe you could.
That I'm half East Indian. I was ready for that to be in there.
You thought we were
You
going to
missed
put that
that.
in the intro?
No, I'm just like, if there was going to be anything that would blow my mind,
We
my nationality.
knew that half. We were interested in the other half. What's the other half?
Dutch.
Which
Dutch.
half? Which half?
My mom's brown. My
No,
dad's
I
white.
meant like
Top or bottom?
top or bottom.
Oh, my bottom half is definitely brown. Brown dudes have small penises.
And you eat like a Dutch. I'm guessing Dutchmen, they love to
Pancakes.
eat pancakes.
Is that Dutch?
Yeah, like the Dutch pancakes.
Ah,
Making connections here. We're learning so much about you so quickly.
So quickly.
And you do skip rope with a friend?
Double Dutch. The pun guy.
Sorry.
He's the smart one on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, no.
Really?
He's the smartest one here. Really?
No, no, no.
Who is the smartest one?
Dave.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
What?
I think it's you.
Me?
Yeah, you're the smart one.
I'm the smart one.
Yeah.
Well, I can hardly get out a sentence out of my mouth.
No, no, God. No.
the hell? Hey!
You want to compare report cards right now, or what? Is that the?
report cards.
Oh, I did not get good grades.
I got excellent grades. I was a straight A student.
Were you actually?
There you go. Yeah, I
There
was.
you go.
Even in high school?
Mhm.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Why?
Big time, huh?
Was it you were driven to
Why?
get good marks?
I don't know. I think
I feel like you have to try really hard to get like straight A's in high school.
It's effort based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was a younger brother, and I think I saw my older brother get into shit and kind of fall behind and just live his best life. And I was like, I saw him get in trouble by teachers or parents, and I was like, oh, I'm scared. I don't want to be in trouble. I better do my hardest. Better be my hardest. And
just with a rock hard boner
Get hard.
all the time.
Superpower move.
and
That's an
what gave
alpha
me-
ass move.
Yeah.
That's what gave me the A. Those teachers love me. I don't know. Shit.
Well, I feel like
I don't know.
getting all A's is the same as failing. It's like you have to try really hard to get straight A's, but like to fail in high school or elementary school, I feel like it's difficult.
You have
It's
to
a
like
choice.
not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have to
Yeah.
be trying. If you go there, you can't fail.
I feel like I have a really good memory, or I used to. And so anything that required memory, I would kind of get through it with breeze. And then I'm a decent artist, so when there's something like a project that you have to like do something artistic, draw it, make a poster or something, I would go way too crazy. So then the teacher probably just felt bad to give me anything but like the best mark possible.
Oh, whoa. What about in group project dynamics? What character type were you? Were you like the guy who was like the head?
Probably. I don't know. I was probably
Oh, okay.
probably kind of opinionated or bossy or something.
Same.
I don't know.
Same.
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
super controlling. Yeah.
So how were your grades in school?
Like average, like 80s.
Okay. What was your best class?
Theater.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just because my acting teacher loved me.
In, I don't know if we're doxing you. If we can say that.
Steve's in London.
Is that where Steve's in London? They had a
Yep.
theater program?
Yeah. Just act like it, like drama.
Drama, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I never got into any of that. You guys?
Mhm.
Did you?
Drama, yeah.
Yeah.
Drama was
It was the
fucking
easiest
dope.
class.
Yeah, it was so dope.
Yeah.
I think I did grade 8 and 9.
I went for art. I did like, yeah, all the art classes. But then in grade 7, I remember we'd always have this, we'd have a drama section every Friday and we'd play charades. And that's when I fell in love with charades.
Oh, charades is dope.
Mm.
It's a really good tester when there's like a new friend that's being brought. If you play charades, like how much they go for it.
Totally.
Like I can immediately fall in love with somebody if it's like you go all out in charades and you don't give a fuck if you look like an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
I love you. Like
Yeah.
automatically.
I agree.
Such a
we
good
ju- we
person.
just played during our little Christmas get together. We had some new faces.
I thought you were gonna say you played before I
10
got
minutes.
here.
Yeah, we just do it in our spare time.
All right, guys, guess who's showing up? I'm making a mad bun symbol. He's in a movie. YouTube.
Wow, good.
You fall in love yet or what? Great. Okay, I want the people at home to get to know you a bit more if they've never heard of you. So from your mouth hole, I want you to describe your content and what you do.
Okay. Right now, well, my character arc has always been like I've done food challenges on YouTube for a long time. That was like my bread and butter. That's what blew me up a
No
long time
pun
ago.
intended. Sorry.
Maybe it was intended. But that blew me up a long time ago, back when I was like all about like the YouTube grind. And then since then, going from being very popular and then burning the fuck out, I have like explored other aspects, like doing my own solo podcast. I had a podcast with my friends. And then now this year, I'm just trying to focus on trying anything that I like really want to try and being okay with it, just like massively failing. So YouTube food guy is basically like the Spark Notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Explain to my mother. What the heck is
Big
a food
fan of the show.
challenge?
Mm.
Big fan.
It's like what's another show that you could relate it to? Like Kenny versus Spenny. Did you ever watch Kenny versus Spenny?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
that
Oh,
show.
we-
What a great
We actually
show.
ripped off a lot of their ideas
Oh,
back in
really?
the day. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
the only one we couldn't do was who can come the most in 24 hours.
Mhm.
I don't think that would work on YouTube. But like
Say you too? What? Oh, YouTube.
YouTube. But like Wouldn't work on you two? I don't get it.
Sorry, just
Like coming on you guys?
Yeah, that was
I thought you meant the band.
Yeah, same.
You too.
Same.
Yeah, Bono would not approve.
Bono boners. Whatever.
Yeah, like those style of challenges where it's like me and my buddy would just like do shit against each other. A lot of it was over dramatized. Like not everything that we did was, we were actually doing it, but beforehand we would talk about like, okay, like what are we going to do today? We're going to do who can gain the most weight in 24 hours. And then we'd say, we're going to both go off and film everything, but what would be funny for us to do? And then in my head, I'm like, it'd be really funny if you thought the logic was behind a quarter pounder was that it's a quarter pound. And then you buy 40 quarter pounders and think that it's going to make you gain 10 pounds. So then he went off, filmed that. I went off and like tried to gain as much weight as I could. And then we met up at the end and just made it good, but it was also real.
Did you gain weight?
No, a minuscule amount. I didn't know how much I actually gained because I put weights in my pockets. So it wasn't.
So you were
legit.
the Kenny in the Kennyverse.
Yeah. And then he like gained maybe like 1.5 pounds of like water weight and just food in your stomach.
I love the Kenny versus Spenny reference. What's your favorite episode? I think mine might be a split between who can fart the loudest and who can. The hardest I remember ever laughing to that show was during first one to touch the ground loses.
Yeah, Flores Lava.
Oh, so good.
We
did that too.
classic.
You did that?
Yeah, we also did their last to get a stain when they were wearing all white.
Oh yeah.
We ripped that off twice.
Oh, okay.
So fucking fun. It was so fun.
I love
So
that.
their ideas were so good.
Yeah, they're great.
Ahead of their
so-
time. Ahead of their time.
Oh, way. They were like the original like YouTube challenge guys
Mm.
before
Totally.
YouTube was a thing. Then
So-
everybody just stole them.
So then you also took the punishments from them, I'm guessing. Or you kind of inspired by them.
We did do punishments at one time, but what we realized is that the punishment wasn't keeping people watching the video. So what we would do is the punishment was like loser gets to post on the winner's Instagram. And then it would just flood people to our Instagrams as well. Because we did one where it's like, okay, the loser.
Oh,
is that a knock?
I'm getting a knock at the door. All right, I'll be back. Continue.
Continue.
We did like, you know, Lansdowne Mall.
Oh yeah.
We did a challenge and the loser had to go to Lansdowne and do the chicken dance in the middle of the food court area, but with like no music for like 3 minutes straight, just them. And then with the claps as well. It was fun, but like nobody was watching for the forfeit. So we're like, what's the point of doing them if it's not the point?
Totally.
You know?
That was a fondue pot that was delivered to my house. I had to
Oh, really?
accept, yeah.
What's the occasion?
Fondue for 24 hours? No. We're doing a commercial. Too many spoilers here.
I think it'll be out by this point.
Maybe. I don't know. We're doing a
Fondue
commercial.
A fondue commercial.
The product
I
is
wish.
called...
No. I wouldn't reveal the product. Maybe.
The product is called... I'm doing it. Is called the fondues.
Okay.
And basically, we're going to be... With our talent, we're going to be eating fondue everywhere, like in inappropriate places. That's more or less
Cool.
the gist of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Back to the topic.
Yeah, back to-
punishments.
We're all thinking about fondue.
The reason I
Yeah.
asked about the punishments was because you said that we just met recently.
Yeah.
I guess reunited actually.
Yeah.
At this creator party, Secret Santa thing.
Yep.
And you told me something about you had to like lick your friend's armpit for a punishment.
Mhm.
And then you looked into the statistics. Are people even watching this? And then you discovered that no one was watching it.
Yeah.
The retention went down and you were just licking each other's armpits for nothing.
The armpit was actually, they've got the video taken down because YouTube
wow.
labeled it as fetish content.
Oh.
When it wasn't like I was licking it like, yes. I was looking at like, this is fucking awful.
Yeah.
But then after that happened, we looked, my one of the guys at my agency looked like my point of contact. We were talking about like retention time, and he was like, surprisingly, every time you guys do something extremely gross, like you're losing viewers. You're not like, people aren't being enticed by it, which I would think as a viewer would be the opposite. But I guess there are more normal people than fucking freaks out there. I don't know.
What is the grossest thing you think you've done on camera for your YouTube channel?
The grossest thing I've done on camera. Well, not super gross, but like eating anything blended now is something I refuse to do because it's fucking just so awful. Have you ever had like a blended up McDonald's meal?
No.
No.
What is
Oh,
that
really?
like?
Do you? Oh my god. Do you
Why is that a
remember
surprise?
Will It Blend?
Yeah.
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 Also, I remember Food for Louie, and he was blending up like rats and stuff and eating that on YouTube.
Oh, do you remember Shoe Nice?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
what a
R.I.P.
fucking legend.
Did he
Also,
die?
no, I think he's still
No.
alive. One day.
He was like chugging.
What?
One day he will die.
Oh yeah.
So, is this a surprise to you?
Spoiler. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Death.
Death comes for us all.
But grossest thing is, it was always like, I think the grossest thing were just the videos, like the challenges themselves. It was just like super uncomfortable to do. Like eating McDonald's for a day is just not fun at all. Like as much as you as a child would think that it's fun, it's just like you're just greasy, sweaty, and miserable. And then you also have to be extroverted and loud on camera, and it just does not align. It's fun, like once the content is finished, but during they've always just been like not enjoyable at all.
Damn, boy, he's sick.
Thank you. that's actually like a big comment people always say is, how do you guys not get fat from your videos? When you're only eating like shit once a week, it's really not that bad at all. Just work out.
What
Yeah.
does the blended McDonald's meal taste like?
And if you blend anything together, like a bunch of shit together, it all just ends up tasting like the same thing. It just tastes like vomit,
Yeah, that makes sense.
you know? And like once you commit, like that's the thing with like, once you realize that like you can fake stuff on YouTube, it's so hard not to fake it, because you're sitting there with this blended up McDonald's in front of you and you're like, okay, I have to finish this for this punishment. But then you're like, I know that I can just like in the final product, it's going to take me like a minute to finish this, and I'm going to show myself drinking it like 2 times. But in reality, I'm sitting there like fucking like dying, drinking it off camera, finishing it. And then realizing you're like, I could just drink it 3 times and dump out a little bit each time, and the content is going to stay equally as good. It's so hard not to do that. So fucking hard. We faked a lot of stuff because out of pure, just like thinking about like, is this necessary for the piece of art itself? And then a lot of the times it's no, but some of the times it's yes.
This podcast is fake. This is all AI. Actually, no one's here.
It's all
This is
scripted.
written
We're
by
all
Chat
holograms
GPT.
and
Didn't you do an AI intro recently?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. AI that ChatGPT is crazy. It's really cool.
Yeah, we saw you just made some video. What did you do?
Yeah, I let it decide the Christmas presents I bought for people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you picked out my present there? You gave me at the Secret Santa this camera. Pick it up. Try it out.
Oh, does it work right now? Right here?
There's no film in
Oh,
it.
it's heavy.
Really? There's no film, but it does work.
Oh.
it's got a good noise to it.
So Derek got me without. This is a Secret Santa. You all know how Secret Santa works. He got me this.
That's cool.
What's it called? Like a balsa wood camera. And it took me like 3 days to make. It was pretty complicated.
Really?
Ruined my holidays, Derek. All those things I had time for, all my family, didn't get to see them.
That's
Building
why I
the
didn't
camera.
tell you that it was from me until I saw that you like kind of liked it. I wanted to get your honest reaction.
When I opened it, you were right beside me, and I
Yeah.
had no idea. And I'm already, I feel like I'm terrible with accepting presents. Like
Oh, really?
I feel like I'm pretty bad.
Well, I think that's why I was like, I want to see what his reaction is without me knowing. Because if I told you it was me right away, I know you'd be like, dude, this is dope.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't want you to lie.
I think it was just confusion. What is this thing? And then realizing, oh, it actually works. This is pretty
Yeah.
sweet. And
Yeah.
then I thought, like, oh, maybe we should actually. Well, okay, here's what I really wanted to do, and we never got to it. I wanted to build that camera. I wanted to sign up for your OnlyFans. I wanted to print all that
You
stuff.
have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I
My
wanted
buddy
to-
did one for Christmas.
I wanted to print your OnlyFans on film, and then I wanted to, for the first time, to show the camera working, and it was your OnlyFans.
Wow.
But I don't know how to make that film yet. So spoiler.
That would have been so funny.
Yeah, it would have.
We didn't show our dicks.
Oh.
Showed everything but.
Well, spoiler. Yeah, tell us about the OnlyFans. We want to know.
Yeah, we did like a 12 days of Christmas thing for OnlyFans. We wanted to do like a naughty Christmas calendar, but we were like, how do we make it modern in the sense of like appealing to people who don't want a calendar? And we're like, oh, if we did 12 days on OnlyFans of new posts every single day, people might like it. It kind of bit us in the ass though, because everybody who didn't buy it because they thought we were going to be naked, and everyone who did buy it was pissed that we weren't naked. So it was like, I thought we advertised it
I'd be
well, but I think I fumbled the bag there.
Like, was that part of it? Like, you were fumbling each other's bags? Or?
We did a dick in the box one.
Oh.
I love it.
I needed
Did
that.
you?
Is there a noise?
There was a noise.
Yeah.
He said, "How neat is that?"
Oh, yeah. It was very neat. It was super fun. If you guys want to see it before I go, you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Free. Yeah.
Log in, pull it up.
Pull it out.
Want to see it on my phone?
Was it wildly successful?
No, we made like $2,000 each.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Taking some fake nudes. Oh, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Taking some fake nudes. You gonna show us?
Yeah, you want to see?
Yeah, we definitely want to
Like
see.
it was. I had way higher expectations though. I knew it was either going to do way over my expectations or way under, and unfortunately, it did way under. But that's okay.
We have an interview coming up. What?
I thought you were saying we have an OnlyFans.
We have an OnlyFans. We haven't figured it out. We're looking
Yeah.
for your advice. No, we have. We might be having someone who sent us a DM claiming that they were one of the top earners on OnlyFans in Vancouver,
Damn.
and she wants to come on.
Do it.
The podcast.
Why not?
She's scheduled.
Do you know who Violet Myers is?
No.
Mm-mm. I don't think
One
so.
of like the top 5 porn stars in the world. When I was doing my podcast, I had her lined up to be interviewed when I went to LA, and she backed out last minute. I was so upset because that shit fascinates me. That's why I'm saying like you should interview the OnlyFans person, because like the nuance of all that to me is like talking to a porn star would be so fun.
Mhm.
Like there's so many little questions that I have that I want to know.
Jason, in his former life, was a porn star.
Oh,
What are
really?
you,
Yeah,
what?
ask away.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Wrong
Can
Jason.
Can you
Wrong
imagine
Jason.
directing a porn?
Yes.
Really?
Every day.
Every day.
At about 9:30.
You know,
in the morning.
sometimes I wonder, friends around us who are directors or cinematographers, I wonder if one time they've done a porno and they just don't tell a soul. If they filmed it,
like a
directed
ghost
it.
director kind of situation.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, shit. I mean, I guess I'll do it. That'll be kind of fun and I'll get some money, but don't tell anybody. Because I know one guy, our old friend from Richmond, we used to ride bikes with him.
Yeah.
He,
yeah.
His name was Mike.
Yep.
His
And he
name was
lives-
Mike. His last name
Yeah.
was. No, he said he filmed a porno and he was just talking about like all the drugs that were on set. It was like insane.
Dude,
All right.
you can scroll up and down if you'd like.
Okay.
Or
I'm
to
looking
the
at the-
side, to the left. There's one that's like a carousel that you need to scroll through.
I-
The one with the foot.
This is hot.
You can put some of the pictures up if you want. It's not going to get you demonetized. Be
Happily.
a sneak peek. Now we're just all looking at Matt. Look at
Yeah.
Yeah.
scantily
I
clad
could
photos of
describe.
me.
I could describe
Yeah,
what's happening.
describe
All right.
it.
Okay. Well, we got Derek and this is Jazzball.
Yeah.
We got them on either side of a table here. They're by a fireplace, and there's milk and cookies.
Uh-huh.
And Derek is opening up the jar of milk. He's
Uh-huh.
sticking his finger in the milk.
Uh-oh.
Now he's putting the finger into Jazzpaul's mouth,
Ooh.
and Jazzpaul is sucking on it, and Derek is wincing. He doesn't look like he's enjoying it, but
That was not planned.
This is the end. I want more.
Yeah. This one, we'll do a wide shot of everybody.
Okay,
looking at this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So that's my foot.
Nice.
That's a pumpkin pie
Oh, yeah.
going into the pie.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that's going
People
into
love
a mouth.
people
Wait.
love that.
Sure.
What's with the squishing thing? I've seen that.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
People who like feet like to see feet being like pushed into things.
Yeah.
So then pie foot, leave. Jazzball
Oh,
comes
yeah, there
in
it is.
to lick it.
No.
Oh.
And then the foot comes back.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And the foot is wiped.
Oh,
And then he's disgusted. But then my foot goes into his mouth.
Wow, that's an
Oh
easy
my
Photoshop.
goodness.
right
What?
there.
What is? What
No,
you guys
there's a vlog behind the scenes.
Oh, nice.
We have
You said it's an easy Photoshop.
Yeah.
I think you said photo shoot. You're like, yeah, I do that
I
every
think
week.
it'd be more embarrassing to Photoshop that.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
for real.
What's your guys' relationship there? You
We're just
guys-
buddies.
And you guys are okay with sucking each other's toes and whatnot?
That
Jason,
was another one that was not planned. But if you looked at the reaction afterwards, it was not enjoyed by either party.
Jason.
What?
I'm just thinking about that time you turned me down. You didn't want to suck on my toes with the pie. And
Do you
all
guys
that.
talk about
There-
sex on here?
We do now.
Did you guys ever sucked a toe or a foot?
I don't think I have.
no, I
Never.
Won't, no, I won't. No,
Mm.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
anti-foot.
too dirty, too gross. I mean, maybe if it
What?
was washed or something. I don't
If it was in
know.
a
Wow.
pie previously.
I've sucked many a foot in my day.
Oh yeah.
It's
You
it's
like
quite
it?
enjoyable. It's never been like I've never put a foot in my mouth and been like, ew, this is a dirty foot.
That's
I
good.
feel like people's feet are actually pretty clean.
Mm.
I guess. I don't know. I
You know
feel
what I
like Brooke and I are kind of hippies. We walk around all over the place without socks on.
I feel like hippies love to suck feet.
I guess so. Maybe
That's true.
Maybe
It's like
that's
half
true.
of Burning Man is just people sucking on toes.
That's not a foot I would want to suck. A
No.
brown
Yeah,
man
yeah.
foot.
Like
No.
a music festival foot.
Oh.
An MF.
MFF.
MFF.
It's
It
already
sounds like
got
some
an
like
acronym.
fucked up disease you get from
Motherfucking
taking too much
foot.
Molly. Music festival foot.
Yeah, I went to Burning Man, got MFF. What?
I'm too ticklish. I would just like be all over the place.
I'm
Can't
the
handle that.
same, but like my neck is super ticklish, but in like a sexual setting, like the ticklish goes away. You know what I mean? Like if someone were to tickle my neck, I'd go crazy. But if someone kisses my neck, I'm like, oh, for some reason I can take this.
I mean, a finger is different than a mouth.
Wise words.
Smartest one on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I never thought of that.
That's what she said.
Have you heard the thing about you can't tickle yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Super fascinating.
That's fucking even if someone is there and says I am going to tickle you and they do it, it still tickles you.
Yeah.
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 Have
But
you ever
it's
seen the
the-
movie
it's-
Tickled? It's a
Oh
documentary.
yeah.
No.
These,
It's incredible.
So weird.
You got to see it.
What's it about?
It's about the world of competitive endurance tickling. Yeah. You think it's
Have you
about
seen this?
that.
No.
Oh,
It's a documentary, true story. You think it's about that, and then it goes deeper, and I don't even want to spoil it, but
No, don't spoil it.
okay.
there's layers to this onion about
I
why.
want to write this down.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Definitely watch
We'll
it.
text it to you.
Dude, weird documentaries like that are so good.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
it reminds me of Icarus. Like, have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
No.
Where it's
The
about
Lance
it was
Armstrong one.
the Lance Armstrong
Yeah.
one, where the guy was giving himself steroids to see if he could get better at cycling.
Oh yes, I have seen
And, but
that.
then it's like a huge
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah,
pulled on
yeah.
a thread, right?
Yeah,
and
he
it just
pulled on a thread.
unraveled.
Very
That's so-
similar to Tickled.
That's so
Totally.
cool. I feel like that's such a good metaphor for like making content in itself. Is like
Totally.
the second you just put yourself out there to make something, you never know in what direction it could go. And being able to make yourself vulnerable and accepting the direction that it could go is so huge. So crazy.
Yeah, following wherever the story takes you.
Yeah,
So
and
much
not
commitment.
being not like pigeonholing yourself into like, no, it has to be about
Right.
me doing steroids. It's like, no, there's this crazy fucking Russian guy who's I won't spoil it.
When you guys were in
Yep.
school, would the kids say, "Let me tickle your knee"? It's 5% of a orgasm.
Oh,
Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, no, but
No.
it's something very similar.
Something like that.
It's like the egg crack thing. This.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we did
Like,
that stuff
makes
like
you horny.
you draw on each other's backs and stuff. Did you do that as a kid?
Yeah.
And like doing the egg crack on the head,
Yeah.
spider on the
Weird
back.
shit.
Kids are weird.
It was like weirdly sexual.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
young
you're,
kids
like, dipping your
exploring each
toes
other.
in.
Mhm.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's like whose hands are bigger, and then you put hands up against each other.
Oh, or do you remember the thing where it's like you go
Jason, I
like
did that
this
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then open it and it's a vagina?
What's it look like?
I mean, you're supposed to put both hands. So
Oh,
right
both.
now it's just one lip. I mean, it doesn't really look like a vagina, but like as a kid, I'd be like,
Yeah, this thing, the egg crack on the knee.
Yeah.
that was huge. You guys never heard that?
was
What?
It was like
We did.
years of school for
I
that.
wasn't. I don't remember the knee. I remember the head and like the back and stuff.
do you remember? Was it 5%? You said that. Was that true?
I don't remember what the like fraction or the percentage was
Okay.
that we'd always go. I think it was more than 5%.
Ours was just it would make you horny.
Oh, it would make you.
Yeah,
horny.
but I love
Oh.
the specific
Yeah, it was like-
scientific number.
Yeah, it's science.
It was 1/5 of an orgasm. Or
You
something
know,
like
you know the sticker "honk if you're horny."
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I only realized recently is that horny like a car horn. Like I thought they. I didn't know it was a pun. Did you
Smartest
guys know?
one on the pod.
That
ladies
makes it
and
way
gentlemen.
less funny, but yeah.
No, it makes
Yeah.
it way more funny.
You think so?
Horny, like there's
Yeah.
a dual meaning.
Yeah. Do people still have the Jesus fish on their car? I remember seeing that somewhere.
Yeah, I
I
used
Or
to-
the coexist one. That's
Oh
like
yeah.
What's that?
it's like the like
It's all the symbols.
it's yeah.
Spelled-
It's,
Oh, really?
it's kind of like going against it. It's like an evolution one.
Oh,
I saw graffiti downtown that said "horn if you're honky."
so good.
Almost a spit take.
Almost
Yeah,
right on me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I should have just done it.
Yeah.
Put it on our OnlyFans.
Like a honky, like a white guy.
I don't know. We were trying to like Brooke spotted it, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Honk if you're horn if you're
Right.
honky." And
There's
I
no
said,
real
"What?
meaning, right? It's just
yeah,
Rever-
but
a reversal.
I was
Yeah.
reading it for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Best graffiti I've ever read.
That's good. That's a good. That would be a great bumper sticker.
It would be good
Yeah.
next to my Jesus fish.
I don't even know if it is a Jesus fish. That's what I always called it when I was a kid.
No, that's what people call it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Jesus fish. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Really?
Yeah, and the coexist evolution one has legs because it's like fish evolve and
Oh,
It's kinda like
it's like a fuck you
anti-religion.
to
it's a fuck you.
Christianity.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a diss track to
we love that.
the Jesus fish.
Yeah.
a good religious diss track.
Imagine religions just started making diss tracks on each other.
They should.
Oh, probably epic rap battles of history have done that.
Oh,
Have they? Have they
That's
got-
another
Jesus,
Jesus,
Really?
what Jesus
Oh,
versus like Allah?
No one's
No,
touching that.
no,
No, one's
exactly.
touching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
I didn't even want to say
That
it in
one's-
my
yeah.
head.
That one's a podcast.
Do a drawing of
only.
them. You know
Oh, is
about that?
From South Park or something?
But that's the thing. You're not allowed to draw Allah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like heresy,
Oh.
and people get really.
Do you need to know how to draw him?
I don't think you can. I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's a visualization of him. I don't know anything about.
Are you guys
Muslim
religious
faith. No.
at all?
No.
Mm-mm.
Were you ever?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, interesting.
No, we are soulless.
Not your parents?
My mom would she would do a prayer every night to us.
Oh.
Like a little prayer that I think she probably made up. She would say that.
That's
like
cute.
comforting.
Like what
comforting.
would that be like?
Oh my god. Like
I pray my son is not gay. She was
Dear
not
God,
religious at
save
all.
this soul.
She failed miserably at that.
Oh my God.
Well, roasted.
No, it was like
That was not a jab, okay?
oh god, I don't know. It was like, dear God, please something.
What?
Dude, this is. That's how it went.
Was that in quotes?
She was doing a diss track to God.
She had dementia and just forgot it every night.
Oh man, I don't know. It
Was it
basically-
your father out in heaven? That one? That's the legit one.
I don't know. We got to get her on. She's got to
Hallelujah.
do it herself and bless the whole podcast.
Speak pipe.
Speak pipe.
Get her to call in.
Yeah, she should do a speak pipe. Yeah, we know you're listening. Leave us a speak pipe. Hey, everybody. So the company Spicy Dice that has previously advertised on this podcast, they've notified us that they are permanently closing their doors. From modest beginnings, they grew rapidly into a tycoon of a corporation in weeks. From this podcast alone, the ads did so well. Crazy.
It's been a wild ride.
The whole company is riddled in controversy now. You hear it on the chairlifts. It's sadly, the company is no more.
Not.
Find them on Instagram, Spicy Dice, before it really is too late. That's spice.e.dice on Instagram.
Wow.
Great success.
Did you guys ever go to like a religious camp?
I went
Like
to
a
Keats
summer
camp.
Yeah, I went to
Oh.
Keats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keats was amazing. I love that.
The sickest place, except like at 9 a.m. when they're like, we're going to start off with a prayer. And you're like, what?
Excuse me?
I thought we're going to go swimming. The fuck is this? You're like, wait, what did I sign up for? Wait, I didn't even sign up for this.
They
What's
did pray
happening?
for the YouTube views though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was a counselor at a Christian camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
I-
are you religious?
no.
Okay.
My mom is. She never really pushed it onto me. She was just like, we went to the camp and then I eventually became a counselor. And I was like leading Bible study, not knowing fucking anything.
What kind of prayers did they say verbatim, word for word?
We didn't really. It was God something. No, we did a thing where it was like everybody's just quiet and you're praying in your own head.
Oh, that's an easy out. for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I think that's what I made up because I didn't know what to say. I was like, everyone just pray. Close your eyes.
When I went to Keats camp, I can't remember if I've told this story before, but there was this really antagonistic kid that was in my cabin. His name was O-Rod.
Terrible
No relation
name.
to A-Rod.
His full name was O-Rod Farbod.
That's okay. Now that's
Yeah.
sick.
Damn, that's
I'm
hard.
pretty sure that was his name. Anyways, and he would antagonize our counselor, like the guy that like lived in the
Do
cabin
you
with
casually
us.
use the word antagonize a lot?
No, but it makes sense for this
Okay,
story.
Smartest guy.
Yeah, it's a very smart word. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay. And he would be like, so what do you think about like us jerking off? Like, do you jerk off? And he'd ask the counselor
Whoa.
when we're all sitting around and like having our end of day, whatever. And I remember the counselor got really heavy about it. And he was like, yes, it's something I really grapple with. And he started crying and he'd be like, and then at the end, my underwear is soiled and I throw it away. And I pray to God for forgiveness. And it was this whole, he like went on this whole rant. And I was sitting there like, oh my God.
That
This
would
guy
be
has
fucking
issues.
traumatizing as a kid.
Yeah, I was
How
like
old were you?
14.
Imagine
Whoa! I
cell
feel like that
phones
made
were-
me never want to jerk off.
And he was
ever
this
again.
like tall, skinny blonde. He's probably like 18, right? And he was like so destroyed.
Should get him
over-
on the fucking podcast.
Yeah. I think his name was-
Yes.
I think his name was Andrew. I don't know.
Andrew what? Let's look him up.
Yeah.
Andrew Jerk Off guy. But yeah,
Matt's searching him up.
that's
right
all I
now.
remember from Keats camp is the counselor that cried.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I've never understood the shame in masturbation.
No,
Because I've never been religious, but I'm like, I feel like it's pretty
Pretty
natural. I
harmless.
feel like it's also like something that like boys just instinctually do. Like no one ever told me like you should go home and like touch your dick. It was just kind of like I evolved and just did it.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Sorry, I've just sent a message to my mother asking if she remembers the prayer because I
Okay.
might just call her and get it live. bless the pod.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
As a send off.
Yeah.
Imagine on my way home, I like get into a car crash and die. Just a hex.
I wanted to ask a question back to some of your content because you have a lot of stuff, and if people are looking for the very first time, what's the video that you send them to? What's like your best video or your most outrageous video?
I say the one I'm most proud of that I send people is when I faked being sick and went to Disneyland.
Okay.
So the premise was I watched a video from one of my friends in the UK. Well, now he's my friend. It was him pretending to go on like a tropical vacation, but just laying in bed for a week and just photoshopping everything, posting on his Instagram story, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, it'd be so funny if I did the reverse, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where I told my friends and family I was sick, told my viewers I was sick, but then I just flew to Disneyland for a day and then flew back home. And I like insanely pulled it off. Like I still get messages all the time on my this video was like 3 years ago. And all the time I get messages when I'm anywhere of people saying like, are you actually there though? Like, are you there or are you at home? Like, what the fuck's going on? But it's a really good video. I spent so much time on it. So that's what I send to people because it's also the most like adult video that a parent would enjoy as well. It's not like me just in front of a camera being like, oh my God, this tastes like shit. And zoom in, fart noise. It's way different. It's really good.
Yeah, man, you got to mature your content.
The reverb is
the echo. Farts I think will always be funny.
Always.
Oh yeah.
It's also like a universal funny. It's like if you're in the middle of like Tibet and you don't know how to speak English, but you fart, everyone's gonna laugh. Yeah. Especially like that.
That sounds like a Tibetan.
And
It's a big hall.
Yeah. Am I religious? Well, one time I went to church and big hall church. We'll see if my mom replies. Hopefully she can bless this podcast. I'll let you know how that goes.
And then send her the Disneyland video too and see if she likes it.
Oh, she says yes.
Oh.
Should we do it now?
Yes.
Or
She's
should I
gonna
call
call
her later?
Yeah, do you think
What's
like
her
she
name?
would act? What's his mom's name?
Yeah.
Wendy.
Wendy. Oh, that's a mom name.
It is a mom name.
Yeah.
She runs a fast food restaurant. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No, what's it?
Wendy's.
Why you guys are all quiet? Yeah, I'm just gonna call my mom here.
She has these red pigtails.
Hi.
Hi, mom.
Hi.
We are. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, we're just gonna go in a minute.
Okay, I was wondering. We're on the podcast right now. We're talking about prayers, and I was wondering if you would bless our podcast with a quick prayer that you would tell us before bed.
Am I live right now?
Yeah, you're live. We're live.
Oh my God. Are you really?
Yeah.
Wendy. Wendy.
Oh, there.
Wendy.
Oh.
Wendy.
We had Derek cheering you on. Biggest YouTuber in all of Vancouver.
Hang up.
We're done.
You're the biggest one.
Yeah. She says, "No, we're the biggest YouTuber." If you're comfortable, we'd love to hear the prayer. If not, that's okay.
She can type one and we can read it out.
Yeah, or you can type it to us and we'll read it.
Yeah, okay, I'll type it to you.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, okay.
It's,
Okay.
it's gonna
I'll send it
take.
to you.
Okay. All right. Bye. Love you.
Yeah, that'll take me a few minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
I love you too. Okay.
Bye. Yes. That's gonna take 45 minutes
I
for
feel,
her to type.
I feel like you gave her the out. You should have just.
Oh,
yeah,
did
it's
I?
true. I did. But
That's my bad. That's my bad. I knew that she would say yes to typing it, and I also think it'd be hilarious for you to read it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially
Yeah.
after your performance the
it's-
first time you tried to
We're kind of
remember it.
making a mockery of this, but this is a pretty like emotional thing. This is holds a lot of meaning.
Yeah. That's why you remembered it so well.
So hands off those fart buttons, okay, everybody? When I read this shit.
Yeah.
You made the you played
yeah.
like the fart button on the last one after he told the story. Dave told the story about his recently
Easy for
deceased
you to
dad.
say.
Yeah, he was telling a story about how he was on a cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, and my dad always loved cruise ships, and I got there and I was like, I get it. And then played.
What did I play?
It was like a fart sound.
The fart
Like,
echo.
I don't
was
think
like
it was
fart
a
or
fart.
like, oh yeah.
It was like
No, it was
What the?
No, it was yeah. No, it was a bit of a mistimed sound there for sure. I recognize that too, but I don't think it was a fart.
no. It wasn't
Hey, man.
great. It wasn't great.
Anyways, Derek is here. He's here.
Do you guys watch a lot of podcasts?
Yeah.
I listen.
Do you ever watch Bobby Lee's podcast?
Yes, I love Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Have you seen his appearance on the H3 podcast?
No.
Partly, yeah.
The
Because I
first
know
ti-
all about that drama between him and Kalila and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit, yeah.
He when he was on their podcast the first time, just about like the fart thing, he was talking about how his dad used to beat the shit out of him and his mom, and he was getting like super emotional because his dad had recently passed away. And then Ethan was texting the producer, being like, "Go to break, go to break, go to break." Tells us we have to go to break, and then midway through Bobby's thing, the producer cuts him off and says, "I know this is bad timing, but we have to go to break now." And it was the fucking funniest thing ever. It was very fart dead dad vibes.
Oh my god. I gotta roll the tape back and see what the hell I did there.
Are you gonna see Bobby Lee here in February?
Oh, is he here? No. Where?
Him and Andrew Santino.
Oh, okay.
What?
I
Yeah.
did see Andrew Santino. I didn't realize Bobby Lee was gonna be here.
Oh yeah, both of them, because they're bad friends. They have a podcast together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Let's try to bully them into getting on ours.
Oh, were you?
No,
Oh.
we should
We
Yeah.
should.
start sending those wild DMs.
I feel like in the podcast world, once you get one like crazy high profile guest, it opens up so many doors.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Only up from here.
That's what this was. You ain't picking the right people.
Just chew you up, spit you out, man. That's
yeah.
it. Bobby Lee's next.
He kills it on every podcast he's
Yeah,
on.
he's so good.
Yeah.
Super funny.
So you have a fake podcast. Is it really fake? Is it real? Like, what is a fake podcast? Is this a real podcast?
Yeah. So I have 2 fake podcasts that are like on pause right now.
Oh.
Please sponsor us. Please sponsor us, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I also have my own on TikTok. It's just called Gerard's TikTok. But the long form doesn't go anywhere. It's only clips.
Only clips.
Yeah.
But you record a long form.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My idea behind it was originally because my original podcast was just recording with normal people, not social media people at all, that they would feel way more comfortable knowing that the whole thing wasn't going to be posted. And then they could just be themselves and be honest, as honest as they want, especially when you're dealing with people who have like real jobs. Like I interviewed my high school teacher. And if I was him, I'd be fucking terrified to do a podcast because anything
Sure.
you could say could be taken out of context and you just get fired.
Yeah.
And then with me and my friends, we didn't really film long form podcasts. It was just like concepts that we would record in a podcast format, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so popular on TikTok, it's kind of blending the two ideas of like challenges mixed with podcasty vibes. But yeah, they were fake podcasts, is what I call them.
I saw you doing some it was like a man on the street. I guess this is your podcast, but where you had the like gaming headset on and then
Oh yeah,
Is-
yeah.
yeah.
No, we were doing. Was that recently?
yeah, you were speaking with a girl near the SkyTrain and I think another one.
Oh, that was in Korea.
Okay.
Yeah. So another thing that I wanted to do with my podcast was interview people, like specific people when it comes to like a job, like a doctor, a lifeguard or whatever. But I found when I originally did my podcast for the clips, I was interviewing my teacher and then I would have to cut in a contextual clip every single time for TikTok because every time I addressed him, I didn't say, "So you're my teacher from high school." So then I was thinking like, how do I give context to who this person is without having to say it? So then the one in the SkyTrain with the headsets was when I was in Korea, and she was a Korean girl who spoke English. And the subway system in Korea is like super, like everybody uses the subway. So I was like, if we're here in a Korean subway, I think people will understand that we're in Korea. And then I won't have to say every single time in the fucking clips, like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I'm talking to a Korean girl." It's like, no, clearly we're in a Korean subway.
I thought you were in Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah. I was looking at you and the girl and I was like, that's a weird
Yeah,
microphone. I
yeah.
like it.
And
I
then-
like they had the headset on.
Yeah. Those are like $40.
Yeah.
It's tech support headsets.
Yeah.
I still use those.
That's a fun way to kind of do a little interview. Just have that on.
Yeah, or even a podcast. I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah.
The audio quality is not amazing, but I feel like people don't really care.
You're not afraid to go up to anybody, start talking to them. You have it seems like, well, you have a very good sense of humility. Like you're able to make fun of yourself. do crazy things, kind of put
Mhm.
yourself down, self-deprecating. Where does that come from? Like, where does this sense of humor come from?
I think when I first started making YouTube videos, I was always just so fucking terrified to become an asshole that I think I kind of leaned really hardcore the other way. But it was coming from like a massive place of insecurity. Still, like I think obviously being hyper self-deprecating is better than being like a hyper dickhead. But then after a while, I think it just came from a place of this super fucking corny, but the idea of like if I don't truly accept who I am, it's not going to come across on camera. Like it's going to come across as like me trying to play somebody I'm not. So that's why like I'll say like I have like an average sized dick, and like I'll talk about like putting a foot in my mouth because I'm like those are things that are like genuine to who I am. And if I want to make content that people resonate with, it's like that's the only way that I think I can do it. It's just by being honest and not hiding the parts of me that I'm ashamed of in order to make people think I'm a certain way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's funny because like growing up watching YouTube and YouTubers, everyone had a persona, right?
Yeah.
Like, everyone had a character that they played or like a thing that they did.
Like Peter Chow.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Great
nothing
example.
like who he is, I think. I don't know.
Pretty different.
Yeah.
Pretty different.
Yeah,
For sure. And then, yeah, now you see it kind of like that's dissolving away and people just want to see people
Mhm.
doing stuff.
I wonder when the shift or why the shift
I was going to
happened.
ask that
Yeah.
exact thing. Like who did you look up to when you were kind of growing up on YouTube specifically?
Oh, like you guys, Chegman, Peter Chow, from a perspective of just like, it was so cool to see people like even though it was still like character based and skit based, it was still like me resonating with the fact that like, these are just like normal people.
Mhm.
But maybe it was like when I started watching like the Shaytards.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
vlogs
Yeah.
that I think I really got into them specifically because even though it wasn't like 100% legit, clearly, it was still like, oh, this is just like a normal family. And I think, but then now I think it's like people are playing the normal family role, right?
Mhm.
It's like gone like full circle like twice to where it's like people who are like fucked up are pretending to be really cool normal families. So who knows?
Yeah, you see these YouTube channels with millions of views on single videos, and they're like families.
Yeah.
And they just plaster their kids in the thumbnails, and it's so weird. It makes me
It's
feel
so
so
fucked.
weird.
It's so fucked
It's
up. Like the
super
Ace
weird.
family is like the biggest. I mean, I don't like to say I hate anybody, but I feel like they're just like so scummy.
Who?
Sorry, who?
The Ace family. You don't know the Ace
No.
family?
No.
Like one of the biggest, or maybe they're not as big anymore, but they're like one of the biggest family channels of all time on YouTube. And like their whole thing is their kids.
Yeah, it feels weird. Feels like exploit.
Oh, yeah, they like, or the LeBrant family as well. They're like this hyper Christian family vloggers. They're fucking massive as well. And they went to visit like a fan of theirs who had like terminal cancer, but they clickbaited and made it look like their daughter got diagnosed with cancer for views, and she was like 6 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was like a girl with like the exact same hair. They specifically didn't show her face, and they wrote she got diagnosed with terminal cancer, basically clickbaiting that it was their daughter. And it's like I think one day we'll get to a place where there's some sort of rules against like kids being able to consent
Mm-hmm.
to being on camera.
Yeah.
I've gone back and forth on that. Like, if I had a kid, would I want to put them in something that I think is funny? Because I watched something like The Landlord, is it called?
Mm-hmm.
Funny or Die with
Mhm.
Will Ferrell, and they got this.
It's Adam McKay's daughter, the director.
Okay, yeah, and they're just feeding this small girl lines just to say like, "Where's my money, bitch? Get out of here!" Like,
is this
pay me now.
No, it's an
No.
old viral video.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's hilarious, and it's just so funny, and it's, I don't know, you're getting a kid to say like inappropriate words and all
Mhm.
that. I think, oh, that'd be fun to do that with my kid.
Yeah, the
But-
South Park guys did the same thing with
Oh.
for one of the characters in the show.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
literally one of their daughters
Right.
saying like "fuck you." Like it's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's like how do you draw a line between like funny, innocent integration of your children versus like literal like child abuse?
Like monetizing.
I think the
your
line for me, the line is like the vlogging. You're bringing the cameras into your world, and you're really exposing their life and not
Yeah.
like letting them just do their thing. And then you're also exposing them to like weirdos on the internet that are
Mhm.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's the landlord thing's I think a cute little fun.
It's a one-off.
I would do
it.
I think it's
Yeah.
one
It's
of
a one-off
the
too.
persistent like we vlog them, we've been doing it for
Exactly.
8 years, and they don't know anything else.
Yeah.
This is the way of life. I think it starts to get a bit weird.
One of the Ace Family vlog moments that really exposed them was the wife misedited a video, and it was her trying to do an intro and then like getting overwhelmed and putting the camera down and being like, I just don't want to do it. And the husband being like, just fucking pull up the camera. Like, just do it. And then she edited that video, and everybody, like, the conspiracy was that she purposefully misedited the video so people could see what their actual family dynamic was like. Like, the daughter was crying off camera, and he's just like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, we're about to film.
No way, Jesus.
Like, that's the shit where it's like,
Sorry, it's just some sad music.
like, that's the shit that I just makes me think of the kids.
Fuck my life.
But I don't know. Like, that stuff's probably happening in every single family channel, but you just don't see it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's funny. The line's blurred between what's real and fake.
Everything's fake on YouTube, bro.
Everything's
But child stars
Everything's
usually
fake.
turn out fine. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the track record's
it's
great.
great.
Wasn't Cole or Dylan Sprouse like working in a coffee shop a couple years ago to like ground themselves?
Yeah.
Remember that in Vancouver?
Is that a
something?
It was
pun?
Dylan.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Nice.
Ground himself?
Oh.
Coffee shop?
It was the kids who were Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Dylan
okay.
Sprouse, and he was working at a coffee shop when he was in university, just to
Okay.
be like having a sort of normal experience.
Yeah. Okay.
Seemed
The one on Riverdale or
No, the other one.
The other one.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's like that's like fucking weird. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's that weird.
You don't think so?
No, I think there's something to that where that he's striving for some normality and trying to
Yeah.
put his feet in the
Mhm.
shoes of just a regular guy. And I've always thought like working a really, I don't want to say meaningless job, but kind of like a job that doesn't have big stakes outside of what you're doing on a day-to-day basis would be kind of liberating if you didn't have the financial impact of it.
Yeah.
Because you can just have those social interactions.
Yeah. And then that I think that's why where to me the weird line is drawn, because I'm like, there are people that are there doing it because they need to, and now you're
Yeah.
this rich dude going there to do it like
It's like an
as a-
art project.
Yeah, yeah. Like not to
It's
say that you're not allowed to do that, but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
he definitely took someone else's job who needed
Yeah, that
it.
is an interesting perspective.
Yeah. Who knows?
So, Derek, you're an expert of fast food. At this point, you have eaten so many different types of fast food around
Wendy's.
the world.
Wendy's is number one.
Number one.
Wow.
All right, there we go. He knew it was coming. It's a frequently
you
asked
agree?
question. Are we like just talking overall? Burgers, fries?
Sorry, was
milkshakes?
your question? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was
I
actually
don't know.
super
I was
rude.
improvising. Who knows
Oh,
what
okay.
came out of my mouth?
I think mine I always go to is like, if I could only have one fast food place for the rest of my life, what would it be? Actually, Chick-fil-A is also top tier.
Never had it.
No. We should have had
Do they
it
have it
in Utah when we were there. It was right
No.
by
Is it Canadian?
our
Oh.
place.
That one in Toronto.
Oh.
I feel like A&W maybe.
Oh, Sleeper.
I'd
They do
I'd
it-
go
yeah.
wherever you.
They do a good job of making you feel like it's kind of healthier, even though
Yeah, right?
not really.
How
Do you
though?
get that feeling? I don't get that.
I do.
feeling.
Well,
From
because they got
A&W.
like the no hormone
Mhm.
advertisements, and they got fresh grass printed on the side
Yeah.
of the thing, and
They
there's
got a
like a farmer, and he's
Cuddly,
telling his
chubby
tap to you.
guy walking around being like, "You like our burgers?" You know
Remember-
he's American and he's just some actor.
Really?
Yeah, I know a girl that
course.
worked on those ad campaigns, and she's like, "Oh, and he loves going to metal concerts." They went and shot something in London, and they went to a metal show.
Whoa.
Yeah, we should try to get.
What a mind fuck that
That'd
would
be
be
great.
to be in a metal show and to see the A&W guy like rocking next to you, just fucked up.
He's like eating a teen burger. Always on brand.
Did you know these are only $2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
What's the worst?
Mm.
Burger King, come on.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Burger
Besides
King
the Whopper,
sucks.
take the Whopper out. Burger King's the worst, but the Whopper definitely takes them to a different level.
Burger King's quality control is terrible.
Fuck,
Like,
yeah, 1,000,000%.
They ruined Tim Hortons.
like the one on Granville Street. I've been like out at it before, and then you go to get your sort of drunken food, and I'm always like,
Yeah.
this isn't even good now.
You know what? You say they ruined Tim Hortons?
Yeah, Burger King when they bought Tim Hortons.
I feel like it got a little
dude,
better
Tim
this
Hortons
year.
is ass now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Tim
I feel like
Hortons
it got a
got
little
way
better.
worse. No, it
Really?
didn't. There's
They
no
have
way.
like 4 Timbits now.
What?
They don't
Don't
have the
tell me-
honey cruller Timbit. They don't have strawberry filled anymore.
No.
Don't
the
tell me sour
donuts
cream
are-
glaze is gone.
No sour cream glaze is still
That's
there.
the most
God.
Dave donut ever.
What does that mean?
No, I feel like
It's just
Dave
basic.
would be
It's
like
just
the
safe.
That's basic?
the unglazed
Sour cream?
like old man donut.
Ooh, like original, just dough.
Original unglazed.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Okay, good.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like
guys,
that's the basic one.
Guys, don't sleep on Burger King's zesty sauce.
Oh
Okay.
my god, you just gave me that fucking bread. That's the only
Don't
other thing
sleep.
that I like there.
That shit is so good.
So good.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
like 10 of them in my fridge.
Horseradish kind of like mayo kind of thing.
It's like a spicy mayo that just. You're so right.
That is the only reason why I would even go to Burger King. Sorry.
yeah,
Just to get that sauce. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care. Put it on everything.
yeah, it's so good.
So good. I actually used to just choose my fast food based on what sauce I wanted. Wendy's also has like a good ranch and a good something else.
You know what? Nowhere has honey mustard anymore.
What?
White spot, triple O's.
Oh, triple O's honey
Slapper.
mustard is
Yeah,
Slapper
Triple
on
O's.
it.
Triple
fucking
O's
good.
makes me feel worse than any other food in the world.
Facts.
Every time I
So
go on a
true.
ferry, I'm like, my beginning of my trip is ruined.
so true.
And you're on a boat, so you're
Yeah.
just like, oh no.
Just sloshing around.
Yeah, that's why Chick-fil-A is so good, is because they have a Chick-fil-A sauce, which is just fucking banging, but they also have honey mustard. Like, they have everything you could ever want.
What is the Chick-fil-A sauce?
It's like a cross between like a Chipotle mayo and like a Big Mac sauce. It's so good.
Ooh, nice.
You can buy it by the bottle here.
Here.
Oh man, I wish they had zesty sauce by the bottle.
Yeah.
They
I'm
gotta
just waiting
do
for the day.
that.
I'm waiting for the day they get rid of it.
Oh,
And then there's absolutely no reason. Because if you go to Burger King now, zesty sauce is the only sauce that they make. If you ask for like barbecue, it's just literally like a Heinz barbecue.
Really?
So
The demand must be huge for that. There might have even been a period when it disappeared and then it came back.
zesty?
I remember being very emotional about not getting a zesty sauce at one point in my life.
What do you think of the Burger King onion rings?
I don't know. It's been too long.
They're not even real onion rings. It's like onion paste inside of a deep fried.
Oh, no.
Ew.
A&W
That's
onion rings though.
awful.
A&W onion rings are
Super
fire.
Yeah.
Real nice. Same with the triple O's white spot.
Did you
For the
ever
BC
have
listeners?
a McDonald's pizza back in the day?
No.
Or were you too young?
I'm
Might
too
be
young.
just too young.
You
Did
can
guys
still
have it?
No.
get it at some McDonald's. Like
Really?
the OG ones will still give it to you.
It's wild.
I had a McDonald's spaghetti in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shit was banging. So good. Little hot dogs cut up in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have the Jollibees? Compare it?
Yep.
Which one was better?
Jollibee's is way better. In the Philippines.
Yeah.
Jollibee's here isn't as good.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
sweeter over there or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's like sweet spaghetti.
What's Jollibee's?
Jollibees is spaghetti,
Oh my God,
like fast food spaghetti and fried chicken.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like Filipino fusion.
Oh, okay.
It's
Food.
their McDonald's.
I thought that was a chain you were talking about.
Jollibee is a chain.
It is a chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It started in the
I'm
Philippines.
getting fucked up here.
There's two.
So
here.
uncultured.
Yeah.
There's
If
two.
you went to the Jollibee opening in Vancouver, like the first week, there were like just so many Filipino moms just like taking selfies outside with the logo. Like it was cool.
Dumb question. It's
Big
not
deal.
like a bee that's like jolly.
It
right?
is.
It is?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's literally a mascot that is a bee that is like perma-smiled.
Okay. No, but I wasn't sure if it was like a Filipino
Are you
word,
fucking
like
with us right now?
Jollibee
No.
or something. No, I'm not.
He's never
Okay.
stepped foot outside Vancouver, North Vancouver.
No.
He is a North Vancouver boy.
It's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't hold it
I don't
against
like
me.
North Van. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, I want to give a shout out to Dairy Queen.
Hot
Dairy
Eats
Queen's
cool
okay.
treats.
The burgers are kind of nasty.
Yeah, the burgers.
The
are so
flamethrower
bad.
always kind of entices me. And then
Flamethrower?
The flamethrower.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Jalapenos on it.
But I think Dairy Queen's food is slept on.
Yeah, I
It's
think
good.
so. I think so.
You know?
They
It's not
got
bad at all.
nice chicken strips, but the
Oh,
ice cream.
But they have like the legit like strips. The difference between a strip and a nugget is like so big, and they have legit
Mhm.
strips. So I value Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Sonics, you guys dabbled in Sonics?
No.
Never
It's
Mhm.
had.
hot dogs, right?
It's weird. It's like one of those
no.
places that has like 800 things, and they don't
Exactly.
do any of them well.
It's mostly hedgehog meat, I believe.
Sonic the Hedgehog meat? Oh my god.
Good
That'd be a
shakes.
good collab for them.
It would be.
Yeah, they probably have already done it.
Like our service is so fast, you
Yeah.
know.
So Tim Hortons, I feel like it got a little better. They have rice bowls now, and
Bro, if you're
You don't need that.
If you're going to Tim Hortons for a rice bowl, you need to get your life in order.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah, why are you there?
You know what I mean?
I had it. It wasn't bad, but then Subway, who's also doing the like we do million things
Yeah.
kind of
Mhm.
program, they also do rice bowls, and they look god awful. They're just like you just get rice and then all the sandwich toppings. So like a whole sliced tomato, whole like just like cold spinach,
Yeah.
and then you call it a rice bowl.
Here's my take on
Disgusting.
Subway.
Okay.
And tell me if you guys agree. I think Subway is fine because you go in with such low expectations that you're like, I'm not going to get anything amazing here anyway. So everything you get is just fine. It all
Yeah.
tastes the same. Like no matter what you put on your fucking sandwich, this shit tastes the same. And it's fine.
I
To
agree.
some degree, yeah.
But Tim Hortons, like I have some sort of expectation. So when I go in and it's fine, it's bad. You
Yes.
see the math that I'm trying to
I
Work
feel
out
like
here?
Subway, it tastes the way it smells sometimes. Like you can smell a Subway like so far away. You're walking down the mall, you just like, there's a
That,
Subway.
that
Yeah,
Thai
yeah,
herbs
yeah,
and
yeah.
cheese bread.
The cheese bread, the yoga bread.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Subway has the most locations of any fast food place.
I thought it was the biggest fast food place in the world, like
Yeah.
money wise and
Yeah.
location.
What,
And when you think about it, it's like cheap, fast.
There's nothing to set up. You need ingredients and an oven.
Yeah. I saw this tweet that was like when the debit machine asked me for if I'm going to tip at the Subway when I just told them how to make my fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
That's
like,
fair.
like, that's so true.
I
love
think the
that they do that
opposite is
now.
true. The fact that you had to customize it so much, they did more work.
True. Yeah.
As
I
opposed to
can
just
see it
go
both
like,
ways.
"Brum, here's your cheeseburger."
Yeah.
Okay, let me know if you guys would tip after this. So when I was a kid, I went to Subway with my mom and my dad, or just my mother actually. And my dad said, "Get me a sandwich. I want the same thing he always gets: 2 strips of mustard and like ham on it or whatever, some veggies." So we go up to the counter. We say a foot long sub, 2 stripes of mustard. She puts on too much mustard. And then my mom says that's too much. So the guy turns around. He goes into a paper towel dispenser. He grabs brown paper towel and he starts wiping the mustard off of the bread. And my mom starts to flip the F out, saying, "What are you doing?" She's like fully freaking out in the Subway. And we ended up just fucking storming out and leaving, I'm pretty sure. She was so disgusted. Would you guys tip after that? I mean, he did what we wanted.
You didn't even pay for your thing, so I don't think tipping.
Yeah,
I
I don't
the equation.
I don't think you got to the cash register.
I think I would laugh so hard that I would tip like 200%.
Like, look, am I getting
Paper
pumped
towel.
right
Like,
now?
yeah, use a spoon. You know what I mean?
Brown paper towel. There must have been like little bits.
He's like,
of-
"No problem."
Licks it off. Oh, disgusting.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was like my Subway horror story.
Well, he never did that again.
I was like so young, and even I knew like this is wrong. This
I mean,
is messed up.
That's why he was working at a Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys ever work in fast food?
Slow food only.
Movie
Like a
theater.
restaurant.
No, I did think about applying to McDonald's though at one point. Never
Mm.
did.
At McDonald's for 3 years. It was
Nice
great.
place to work.
No.
No.
But it's a great first job experience. You meet like the shittiest people, the best people. Just, I think it's like any restaurant is a good place to work as a first place of like realizing what Earth is like.
Don't you just like kind of get an idea of the chain, like how to like build things as a team? You're like building burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah. I did the drive-through and shit, but I also did the like stocking where it's like you go at 4:00 in the morning, you get the big truck full of like all the frozen Big Mac patties and buns and everything.
oh,
And that was actually fun. It's really, I get so fascinated by like the behind the scenes stuff of fast food that like seeing like 10 boxes of frozen McDonald's fries was just like fascinating to me as a child.
that turn you off of fast food, knowing what the looks like behind the counter.
Yeah, they use like some sus tomatoes at McDonald's like all the time. Like I'll go to throw one out and my manager will be like, "No, you can still use that." And there's like they're like cutting the mold off of the tomato, which is like, I think you can do that for cheese, but not tomatoes.
They're not leaving it in.
I always wonder about these managers because I had these managers at the movie theater I worked at. I'm like, no one's gonna see that we threw away this tomato. Like, no one's, I think, granularly
Yeah.
following exactly how much tomato. Like, can't you just have slightly higher standards?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing they also do with like at McDonald's is like any of the extra stuff at the end of the day, we have to throw it out. But we'll have like someone will order like 5 junior chickens and they'll say like, "Oh no, I wanted them with no mayo." So we put them in this box. And at the end of the day, you count 5 junior chickens and you have to throw them all in the garbage because the managers would say this entices people in the back to get shit wrong to get free food.
Right.
So now we have to just throw it in the garbage. And I'm like, why don't you just give it to like someone
Yeah.
outside? Like they're just like decent McDonald's food that's been sitting for a couple hours, but shitty people ruin it for everybody, I guess.
Didn't France? They made some law that like something about how much food you can throw out. They really became a lot more progressive on how they recycle their food.
I think a grocery store, my cousin worked in a grocery store and she said that the amount of like vegetation they throw at the end of the day is like fucking like disgusting.
Yeah, I used to bake at Save On. Threw away a lot of bread.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a Save On baker.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The one at, it's not there anymore. It's a Price Mart now. But like on 3 Road.
Do you have a take on Price Mart?
No, just a little bit of, why?
Do
What?
you?
I love Price Mart.
Oh, okay.
I can't fucking stand the one with the ugly ass green logo.
Save on
No.
Whole
Ugly
Foods.
ass.
No, it's like
Thrifty,
kind
overweighty.
of no.
This
Oh my
guy.
god.
What? How many?
Green?
It's like, it
Safeway?
has like the color green that is like the color that the human eye can see most accurately.
Whoa.
It's
Wow.
it replaced a lot of Safeways.
It's a grocery chain.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a chain.
I
I think-
avoid it at all costs.
Someone listening right now is like,
Choices?
"Oh my god!"
Choices? Is it choices?
No.
Ah, I thought I had it.
I'm gonna find it on my phone right now. Don't worry.
I can't.
You guys will
man,
know it,
this
and
is
you're gonna be like,
bugging me.
it's like the one you go into, and like
Not Nestor.
They,
not-
it looks like it's like the grocery store that would happen after an apocalypse. It's like no.
You're not talking about the
branding.
yellow.
It's like the yellowy.
You're talking about yellow. It's
No Frills.
No Frills.
No, it's not No Frills.
Fuck.
No Frills.
Because that one's got that vibe.
Yeah,
It's got
that
the,
one's definitely got that vibe.
It's
post-apocalyptic.
definitely like No Frills' sister.
If you know the answer, call in to speakpipe.com/feeding off each other. We
I know.
will read
I know
your
where it
answer
is on
in
maps. So
7 weeks
I'm
from
gonna
now.
go to it on the maps.
We gotta get to the bottom. This is gonna drive me wild.
I can't even.
Okay, we got to fill space now here
Yeah,
while he's
yeah, we got a
Googling.
fan.
Guys, I'm going to throw this question out. Okay,
Yeah,
important
yeah.
question. Best fry from a fast food chain.
I think it's Wendy's.
McDonald's.
Oh.
Wendy, I can't stand Wendy's fries.
I like them now.
McDonald's, I think, is the
McDonald's.
easiest answer.
I think McDonald's, they have to be piping hot or they're absolute dog
The
shit.
longevity.
It's
You have
terrible.
about like 10 minutes to eat a McDonald's fry.
It's fair, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
that makes
kind of
sense.
just over
I feel like
them.
Matt
They're
has
just
a
like so
Very
classic.
obscure answer.
I'll tell you what the worst fry is. In-N-Out.
Oh my god, ass.
Mm.
I
Unless
think
it's
I've
covered
said
in.
In-N-Out is not good. Even
I like
oh, you
it.
guys gonna beef?
it's not
No pun
like
intended.
not good. It's just like
Overrated.
it's so hyped
Yes,
that when you
I
have
agree.
it, it's like this is fine.
I agree.
Jason's a collector of the shirts.
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
all
really?
the shirts. Yeah,
I think it's
I love
very
a good.
good.
Their branding is great.
For
the
sure.
branding. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
The whole like consumerism around it and like how all of them look the same. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know why their fries aren't good? Is because they do them like fresh.
Because like, yeah, they're smashing the potatoes like right there.
And then like if you ever try to make fries at home,
Yeah.
they're
I
always
have them.
shit.
No, they're good, man. Get the air fryer.
Yes, but like if you make it with like, are you using frozen potatoes?
No.
Using fresh potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh whoa, you should give In-N-Out some fucking
And
pointers.
Sweet potatoes, whatever. We made a poutine the other day. Delicious.
Wow.
Yeah. Air fryer. Nothing.
Wait,
to it.
did you figure out what the store was?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Okay, ready? Freshco. Freshco. Freshco.
fresh.
Fresco.
I don't
You
know
know
if
what
I've
Fresco
ever
is?
stepped
Yeah,
foot
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
It's like they're
They closed down my favorite Safeways in Richmond.
yes,
R.I.P.
and they replaced them all with apocalyptic frescoes.
Yeah, it is ugly.
Okay.
It
That's
is.
the color that's the most recognizable.
Yeah, what they say
the
is
human
that
eye.
their logo is like the color that the human eye can see most accurately,
Oh, okay.
and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It's like
awful.
Shrek's dick green.
Yeah. Somebody.
That's the Pantone.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'll avoid a fresco.
Yeah.
The Pantone. Wow, jeez. Well, we're not getting that Freshco
Yeah.
sponsor anymore.
So today's sponsor.
This is awkward.
Today's sponsor.
If every fresco had an In-N-Out inside it, that would be the cherry on top.
Oh my
Oh, man.
god.
Shit on shit.
You guys, have you had any food challenges go wrong the day after? As in, yeah,
Like
so-
diarrhea?
Yeah.
Probably like every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that usually like will fuck up your body for like a good day or two. But I think that's part of it.
Did you enjoy Super Size Me?
That movie's so good.
Yeah.
Such a good OG. That's like another like ahead of its time concept. Like let me just eat
Yes.
McDonald's all the time and see what fucking happens.
That was a YouTube video into a movie.
Yeah,
Essentially.
exactly.
Yeah.
Before YouTube videos were really a thing.
You
I-
ever- sorry, go
I
ahead.
was just trying to think if I have any challenges that I really regretted.
Mm.
I can't really think. I would have to scroll through my catalog.
That was
the
not
word
the
I was looking
soundboard.
for.
That was just him going through his
Would you-
recalling.
Do you ever do like live farts?
No.
No.
You got one for us?
No, I don't.
Ah, too bad.
But I
That would've
recently
been
started
great.
eating meat again, and my
Oh.
farts have just smelled like absolute fucking death. So I wouldn't do that to you guys.
What kind of meat?
True.
I was vegetarian for like 7 years.
And what kind of meat what was your first meat back?
Wagyu in Japan.
Fancy.
Oh, that's fair.
So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Japan. I went to Korea and Japan, and then when I traveled, I ate meat. But I'd been a long time since I traveled, and I went there, ate meat, and felt so good that when I came home, I was like, okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it was fine while I never really craved meat, but I think more just like easier to get protein, way easier to cook. Like, I just don't like to think. It's like, give me a chicken breast, some rice, and some broccoli.
Easier traveling to in those Asian countries.
Oh, yeah.
You're like pretty screwed.
If you're vegan or vegetarian, I think there's almost no point into traveling to like any Asian country because the food is such a big part of their culture. That
It's
like,
so good.
And it's so cheap. It's so good. It's like, just stay home if you're vegetarian, in my opinion. Like you're wasting your money. by going, you know what I mean?
Totally agree.
Go to Japan and don't eat meat.
I don't think I had a vegetable in Japan.
Yeah. So it's like,
I didn't poop for like 6 days in Japan.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah.
6 days.
Too many
Constipated.
7-Eleven sandwiches and shit.
Then onigiris at Family Mart in Japan.
Yeah. What a great place.
When was the last time you guys went? Did you guys go together?
No.
Oh.
I was in 2016, I think.
2018 or something. We brought mountain bikes. We brought mountain bikes on the train and stuff. It was
Whoa.
crazy. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
You guys want to go again?
Definitely. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm doing Korea and Japan again in. Actually, well, I probably shouldn't say this on a fucking podcast. I'll tell you after.
You gotta dox yourself.
Yeah.
Guys, I have one more fast food question. What's the goat milkshake? I'm gonna say blueberry milkshake at Triple O's. Only people who are from British Columbia will know what a
I would have said
Triple O's.
Triple O's as well.
I think I would have said Triple O's, but I'm going to say White Spot.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
the drive-through.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Go
I
to
was gonna
White
say
Spot
White
and get
Spot.
it. They give you the
extra?
milkshake, and then they give you the silver
Oh, yeah.
cup with the extra in
Oh
it.
yeah, okay.
That is-
You go through a
Fair.
drive-through, you just get the.
Yep.
You're not getting the bang for your buck.
I also
That's
don't
true.
imagine it's as good at Triple O's as a sit-down White Spot.
Yeah. When's the last time you went to a White Spot?
Like,
Since I had got money.
my last family reunion.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
family thing.
No.
Must
Yeah.
have been.
Pretty often. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Maybe not that often. Oh, actually sat down in a White Spot maybe, I don't know, close to a year ago. Sat down, had breakfast. Love
Oh,
the
wow.
pancakes. Pancakes are so good there.
Oh, really?
But Triple O's, I'll do that. I'll even do
Yeah.
the drive-through.
Yeah.
I'll do the,
Oh, the,
you know,
gas station
Oh yeah.
No, not the drive-through. The what's it called?
drive-in?
Drive-in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
where
they
you
put it
turn
on
on
your
the
car.
hazard lights and then you get the tray.
That's
in the-
sick.
That's the best.
So fun.
I love that.
Eating in your car, food just tastes better, in my opinion. I love eating in my car
Yeah.
alone and crying.
Wiping my tears with a
Oh, you
greasy
ever
wrapper.
you ever watch that guy on YouTube?
Mhm.
What's him? The Report, the something report.
Is it the guy that
the
does
Daily
Report of the
Report.
week. Report of the week?
Report of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he just like reviews food.
Yeah.
You're not a food reviewer though, are you?
No, our next series that we are filming right now is about kind of food reviewing. We're trying every single blank in Vancouver and then doing not like a tier list, but like we just did donut. We filmed the first one. We went to like 7 donut places downtown, got it, filmed outside the place, eating it and giving it a score out of 200, 100 for each of us. And then by the end of the episode, we had like the best donut of that day. And then we're going to film it again next week and start with that donut as like the top and then keep going until we've just eaten every donut.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You said blanks? Did you say blank?
Yeah, because it's like after we've done like 3 donut episodes, it's like burger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I
Weird.
can't wait for the
I have-
ice cream episode.
I have some weird like symmetry right now because we're editing a thing where we went to Quebec and ate a bunch of poutine.
Ah, classic.
Yeah.
yeah,
Classic.
and it's very similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
we ate some good poutines.
It was
It's so good.
Yeah.
I feel
No.
like traveling to Vancouver and being like, oh, I'm in Canada, I'm going to have a poutine. It's like, this. Wait till you can go to Montreal.
Yeah.
It's good here, but like, I feel like it doesn't compare.
it was different.
Yeah, it's
it was
yeah.
different.
I was gonna shout out Burger King. They were my first poutine.
not a bad poutine.
Pretty salty. Could never finish it. Kind of gross.
Costco poutine.
Oh, I don't know if I've had that.
Yeah, I don't think I've had it.
Not a member.
Oh, you've never had a Costco poutine?
No.
Have you ever had a Costco fucking hot dog or pizza?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, a hot dog.
Oh,
Well, we know what we're doing.
Costco poutine is like really good. And I think the gravy is vegetarian too. I remember getting a lot when I was vegetarian, so hopefully that was true. I wasn't gaslighting myself.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes. We got to play a game, and I got to
fuck yeah.
bless this podcast. Okay,
Did you get it?
I got it.
Yes.
She says it might be a little too personal, but I think we've already kind of explained.
As long as it doesn't say your
Why?
address.
Yeah. Please bless my house at.
Yeah.
Postal
Here's a
code.
list of our fears and our schedule.
All right, guys. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
God, we're new to doing this new intro. Okay, we got to dial this in behind
What is
the
this?
scenes. Okay, here we go. We're using this sound. It's that time again, folks. Time to play
This or That.
The game where you choose between two radically different options, either this or that. Guest, do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Okay, sound man,
You gonna play it, Dave?
play that
Is it
music.
two sounds?
I don't
No.
have.
Oh.
I realize I
Just
still
You guys
don't
know what's going on?
No, we don't.
Okay.
What did we play last time?
Oh, is there like
We played
background
the
music?
elevator
There's
music.
background music.
Oh.
We played elevator.
Did you
We
play
have-
it?
we
I
have
think-
Millionaire.
I
No,
think
you played it.
played it.
Should we play Millionaire? Risk it
Oh.
all? We can do that. We can replace it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? Jason, take it away.
Oh, I'm going. Okay. We're good at this. We've done a lot. All right. Question number 1. TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok all day. Is this supposed to be? Is this quick?
Quickly.
Quick.
Oh, TikTok. Duh.
I know this one. Wendy's or Burger King?
What? Insulting question, Wendy.
That's so funny.
McDonald's in North America or the Philippines?
McDonald's in the Philippines. They have a tuna pie.
Nice. Dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick?
Dick-sized nipples. I'll take a nipple-sized dick. I'll get a strap on. I don't want to be poking out of my shirt all the time. That's...
Lansdowne Mall or Parker Place?
For the
Oh.
Richmondites out there.
Lansdowne is so shit, but so shit that it's good. Lansdowne.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. What the fuck are these questions?
Eating McDonald's
Pepsi
for the
is
rest of your
ass.
life? Eating McDonald's for the rest of your life? Or Wendy's?
Oh no, the music's gone.
Loop it.
You can only eat one thing.
Wendy's. Wendy's. I gotta say loyal.
Okay, this one's a big one. Sex with a mermaid that's fish on top or fish on the bottom?
So it's human on top and one.
So a fish with a
reverse.
pussy attached to it,
Yeah.
or
Or
titties.
Yes, with a tail.
I'll take the top half because I feel top half human because I feel like I wouldn't be able to connect with just a pair of legs flopping
That's
around.
the correct
Yeah.
answer.
Seth Rogen or Ryan Reynolds?
Seth Rogen, more relatable.
They
He
are-
also
they're both
did you see
Brooklyn.
on his Netflix show they did with that Asian guy where they went to the
Mhm.
Barbecue Master by Superstore in Richmond?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah,
My,
those are
my friend, his dad's the owner of that place.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Great place.
deep pull. Richmond Center or Aberdeen Center?
Richmond Center.
Penis piercing or face tattoo?
Oh, penis piercing all the way.
Going blind or losing your hearing?
Oh, losing your hearing. Fuck that. Oh wait, but then you can't listen to music.
This is the game.
Yeah, I'll take my ears off.
Fighting one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
A one horse-sized duck. I think I could befriend it.
You gotta beat the shit out of it, not make friends.
Make friends, turns around, stab in the back.
Okay,
Nice.
there you go.
Ironwood or Terra Nova?
Another BC
Oh,
related
Ironwood.
question.
Ironwood is fucking comes in clutch for filming YouTube videos because every fast food place is there.
Had a feeling.
Terno sucks.
69 or 420?
I've actually never smoked weed before, so 69.
Hinge or Tinder?
Hinge. Hinge is great.
Living in a Canadian Tire for 24 hours or Walmart for 24 hours?
Oh, Canadian Tire. Underrated fucking place. If they had groceries at Canadian Tire, you would not need to go anywhere else for anything.
It's true.
Yeah.
True. It's great.
They have gum and candy and stuff.
Chips.
The Zone Bowling or Planet Laser Tag?
Didn't someone get killed at Planet Laser or something like that?
No,
Oh, no.
Extreme
Air
Air.
Park.
Yeah.
Park, the
Bieber went to
trampolines.
Planet Laser
Really?
when he was in Richmond. Or yeah, now it's like a golf. The Zone.
The Zone.
Elementary school, end of the year, going to the Zone.
Man, there was so much answer in that. That was fascinating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bieber was there. Someone died. Laser tag.
Picking your, did you guys have a go-to name at laser tag?
Oh God, I don't know. Butthole 69.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
same.
definitely
Something with
some-
69.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely. Fries or onion rings?
Fries. Even though fries kind of suck, it depends what's being dipped.
Try my air fryer fries.
Wish.com or Amazon?
Amazon for same-day delivery, but Wish.com comes in clutch sometimes. But you gotta wait like 90 days to get your shit.
In a garbage bag.
Yeah, with styrofoam like all over it.
Perverted doctor or blind dentist?
Perverted doctor. I feel like I already have one of those.
Not sleeping for 24 hours or not eating?
The music restarted.
Yeah, it restarted
really.
right in a pause.
Not sleeping or not eating. Not eating. Overnighters fucking suck when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Or all-nighters.
They
sorry.
ruin your next few days.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Poop a baseball or piss a marble?
Oh man, pissing a marble when you're an adult sucks.
I poop a good baseball every now and then.
Yeah. You've trained. You've trained
Yeah.
for this.
Chick-fil-A.
Maybe piss a marble just to see what it feels like. You guys know what sounding is?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. What is it?
Search it up.
Okay. Atmospheric river or heat dome?
I don't know what either of those places.
It's weather.
Perfect answer.
It's the
Nope, that-
sensationalized weather. Oh, what? Oh, did I spoil it?
No, that's good.
Okay, sensationalized weather. It means rain or sun.
Oh, I low-key love a rainy day.
All right. Atmospheric river it is.
Atmospheric river. Walking in on your parents having sex or them walking in on you having sex?
Them walking on me. I could not see my mom taking it. I would never look at her the same.
What if she was giving it though?
Oh, God.
You know what? You're right. I'll switch my answer.
Netflix deciding what you eat or your garbage deciding what you eat?
Oh, garbage. That was fun.
Oh, we never got to talk about that.
Next time, I'll come back.
And I feel like I already know the answer, so I'm going to say...
Wendy's.
Yeah.
That could be acceptable.
Freshco for the rest of your life or Burger King?
Oh, shit. The lesser of two evils. Freshco.
Oh.
Freshco, and that's the game. Derek Gerard, you did amazing.
Felt dirty.
Yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Okay, guys, that's it. I'm pretty sure our camera's
Damn.
run out of mems here, but that's okay because you can still hear us in your ear holes. Yeah, I can send us off with our regular outro and maybe a little prayer here.
Oh, yeah,
but I might replace the names with our names. How about that?
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably.
All right, well, before I get into that, thanks for listening. Subscribe, leave a review. We read the reviews. Leave us a message. Speakpipe.com/feeding off each other. Derek, we want to hear from you. Call in. Leave some shit for us.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, please.
I'll fart 40 times.
Oh, God, that would make my day. And here we go. All right. Okay. Wait, we need some music, like some sort of like
Oh, yeah,
angelic
sorry.
music.
Hold on,
Like,
got
what do you got for me? How about
I'm going to
like,
go copyright-free angelic.
all right, dear God, please bless Jason, Dave, and myself, and Derek, and please keep us healthy and safe. Please take care of In-N-Out Burger and Wendy's for us in heaven, and please bless everyone else we love. I shouldn't have. Is there like a fast food chain that isn't around anymore?
Zeller. Let's just say Zellers.
Okay. Zellers and Eaton's or something?
Mhm.
Okay. Please take care of Eaton's and Zellers for us in heaven. And please bless everyone else we love. And please keep them healthy and safe. Thank you, God. Amen. Magical. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day out there. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Derek, for coming on.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having me.
Great to get to know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Do you have anything to promote?
Nope.
Check him out, Derek Gerard on YouTube.
Yeah, Derek
Or-
Gerard on anything.
Not anything.
And you can also see him on Please Sponsor Us. Do you guys find a sponsor yet?
We did. Hootsuite.
Ooh.
Shout out to Hootsuite.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have to change the name of the podcast now?
Maybe.
Please sponsor us again.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Yeah.
That was legit.
All right. See you next time,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Whoa.
What?
And as
Always.
always.
No.
Fucking done.
Thank you for listening to Feeding Off Each Other. Please subscribe for more great podcasts.